Okay, we're here with Dover. Great to see Coach Christian Jones with quarterback Connor Drenick and center and defensive tackle Cole Jordan. Coach, real quick, we got the guys behind us too.
Yes, so we got senior offensive tackle, defensive tackle Justin Holder, and we have junior running back and linebacker Matt Ogana.
Okay, Dover is a team who, when you talk to people, a team that will probably see some improvements. Let's start with Connor at quarterback, having a guy, with 2 years of experience already and only a junior. How much do you think that'll help the team?
Yeah, so Connor was asked to step in and play a significant role as a freshman, starting as a freshman, not only at linebacker and tight end at the time, then being asked in week 5 to play quarterback. He kind of took the role and owned it, went to a lot of quarterback coaches, never played quarterback before. And, even though he rushed for 800 yards last year, he really developed into being a quarterback. He could sit in the pocket and sling it. He could run boot. He's got a great eye for the read game, so he did a lot to make himself into the quarterback that he is.
And for you, Connor, is that a source of pride, just, putting that work in and getting the results?
I mean, yeah, it's so awesome, just having the opportunity to be in this position for my team, yes.
And for you, Cole, we were talking about it before, Class C, you got the Chesters. O'Neill won a state championship 2 years ago. What do you think it's going to take for you guys to once again be competitive with some of those teams?
It's going to take hard work. It's going to take discipline and execution. Just the simple things we have to do well.
Coach, Rondout Valley was on before you. Just 2 years ago, they were in they played 8-man. They made a good point. Listen, it's the kids have to participate. You can't go. You play 8-man. This is your third season back to 11-man. It seems like you've done a nice job. Where do you see the program, growing from after, making the transition back to 11-man?
Yeah, so I mean, it really starts with the modified program, and when I started at Dover, I took over a staff that was in place that was pretty much running 8-man plays the year before. So this is the second year with the staff that I put in place, and I have an offensive coordinator, I have a defensive coordinator. The offensive guys have special teams that they take care of. The defensive guys have teams that they take care of. So at the end of the day, the whole program revolves around what I can do and the pressure that they took off and running those things. So, things like this and running the social media and building up the football team, the fact that I'm a Dover football alumni, that helps with getting players. But, building a program is not just walking on the football field. Got to get the kids to play for sure.
You talked about some of those positives about the program. Cole, you have 4 offensive linemen coming back. I'm sure Connor's happy to hear about that. But just tell me about, the offensive line doesn't always get a lot of love, but just tell me your expectations for that unit.
Yeah, we have a lot of chemistry. We returned 4 guys, like you said. We have high expectations. We've got we have our own language, basically, we call it. And then, but we have high expectations. We're confident, and we have the opportunity. We love to have the opportunity to be a run-heavy team.
Okay, and for you, Connor, too, you have some tradition here in the program. Your uncle won a state championship here in '97, and you, Coach, said you were actually the quarterback prior to him.
Yep.
So just tell me, what's it like? Do you hear a lot of stories from your uncle, and what's it like to, follow the family footsteps?
Oh, yeah, I hear it all the time, talking about it, even from Coach Jones. But, it's an honor, even to wear my family number 8, just an honor.
And Coach, we're going to wrap up with you. You talked about the different things, that have helped this program and moving it forward. What do you think you're going to do this season to take it to the next step?
Well, I think we put a lot of things in place that's going to get us to the next level. Starting when these guys were freshmen and sophomores. We're in a real competitive conference. O'Neill's always tough. Highland and Spackenkill coming into the conference just adds another level of competitiveness. We played a great game with Spackenkill last year at their place. I think the score of the game was like 20-14 or something. The place was packed. All of Spackenkill was there. All of Dover was there. Two relatively small towns, an old bi-valley rivalry. So that's always a lot of fun. And then Chester right now is the cream, and until someone beats the champs, they're the champs. So we can't really do anything but just keep grinding. Talking's not going to get us there.
Well, Coach, it was great to sit down with you and your players, and I wish you the best of luck this season.
Thank you.